Down below the fucking street where the neon lights cannot reach. Breathing in the smell of rust and sweat. A brutal lesson they did not teach. Stacks of dirty cash changing hands in the shadow. Rich man betting on the poor. No referees, no bells, no mercy. Just blood soaking in the concrete floor. I wrap my knuckles in the corner, staring at the fluorescent flicker above. This is not a sport for the weak, motherfucker. There is zero room for love. Heart pounding like an 808, kicking in my chest. Only one man walks out, putting the weak to rest. Spit the blood out my mouth, wiping the dirt off my chin. Let the fucking games begin. Welcome to the underground pit where the broken souls collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Kissing your ego goodbye. Fist flying in the strobe light, jawbones cracking in the dark. Bad knuckle bastards, leaving a permanent mark. We fight for the paper, we fight for the pain. Drowning in the bass, punching the fear right out of your fucking face. Scars all over his thick skull, never tasted the bitter flavor of defeat. He swings a right hook, heavy as a freight train, grazing my tempo with speed. My vision blurs for a second, but pain is exactly the fuel that I need. I slip his next jab, pivot on my heel and bury a hook deep in his ribs. Hearing the bone snap, taking away the breath that the motherfucker gives. Heart pounding like an 808, kicking in my chest. Only one man walks out, putting the weak to rest. Spit the blood out my mouth, wiping the dirt off my chin. Let the fucking games begin. Welcome to the underground pit where the broken souls collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Kissing your ego goodbye. Fist flying in the strobe light, jawbones cracking in the dark. Bare knuckle bastards, leaving a permanent mark. We fight for the paper, we fight for the pain. Drowning in the bass, punching the fear right out your fucking face. The crowd is going feral, animals screaming for a brutal execution. He's stumbling back, gasping for air, looking for some kind of resolution. But there are no rules in this basement, no towel to throw in the ring. I drop my stance, spit up the uppercut, and let the violence sing. Lights out, everybody hitting the floor with a sickening thud. Just another Friday night, baptized in sweat and blood. The mob erupts in a deafening roar, throwing the cash in the air. The promoter hands me a thick envelope while the rich cow is there. I grab my jacket, ignore the swollen eye, and walk back up the stairs, leaving the basement behind with the demons, the hustlers, and the prayers. Tomorrow night we do it all again, selling my soul for the grind. The undisputed king of the pit, leaving the corpses behind. Welcome to the underground pit where the broken souls collide. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. Kissing your ego goodbye. Fist flying in the strobe light, jawbones cracking in the dark. Bare knuckle bastards, leaving a permanent mark. We fight for the paper, we fight for the pain. Drowning in the bass, punching the fear right out of your fucking face.
The city sleeps, but the underground is wide awake. 4 months of planning for the biggest score. We will levitate, dressed in black from head to toe. Tactical boots on the marble floor, hacking the mainframe, bypassing the biometric lock on the vault door. Silence is our best friend, every single breath is calculated. Sweat on the brow, but my fucking heart rate is completely regulated. Laser grid disabled, camera loop running a fake feed. We are surgical ghosts, driven by a desperate breed of greed. I'm a drill spinning, melting through the reinforced steel. 10 seconds left until we grab $1 million meal. Click, clack, the heavy mechanism finally gives way. Welcome to the treasury, it is a fucking payday. Stuffing the duffel bags, throwing the bricks in the dark. But wait, the red light is flashing. opening the whole damn crew. I lay down covering fire, punching a bloody hole right through. Glass raining down like diamonds, brass shells hitting the ground. Total fucking chaos, the most beautiful chaotic sound. Out the back alley, the getaway driver has the engine hot, throwing the bags in the trunk, dodging every single sniper shot. Tires spinning, burning rubber, tearing out into the street. Adrenaline rushing, we gotta lose all this heavy heat. Click, clack, reloading the magazine for the chase. Wiping the gunpowder in the sweat of my fucking face. Stuffing the duffel bag, throwing the bricks in the dark. But wait, the red light is flashing. Someone missed that fucking mark.
The silence is broken, the shadows are dead, it is time to run.
Lock and load the heavy metal, grab a motherfucking gun, 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 gun. Way on the 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 out the window, returning fire in the neon glow. Hitting 150, nowhere left for them to go. Taking the underground tunnel, switching the plates on the fly. We disappeared like phantoms, kissing the police goodbye. They thought they had us boxed in, thought they could lock up the kings, but we are the lords of the underground, pulling the fucking strings. The canvas back on the table, millions in untraceable bills, proving the street myth and the fable. No casualties on our side, just a few bullet holes in the ride. We beat the fucking system, taking the ultimate criminal stride. Pouring the glass of whiskey, washing down the taste of the fear. The perfect ice is complete.
The greatest score of the year.
Stuffing the duffel bags, throwing the bricks in the dark. We tricking the red light, but we still hit the fucking mark.
The silence was broken, the shadows were dead, we had to run.
We survived the heavy metal, smoke in the barrel of the gun, 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 gun. Slick pavements glowing under the flickering neon signs. Walking through the concrete labyrinths, reading the digital lines. No master to serve, just a ghost wandering the urban sprawl. Carrying the ancestors, still waiting for the devil to call alone. Hitman stepping in the shadows of the corporate glass, watching the corrupted politicians and the filthy billionaires pass. The contract is encrypted, a high value target in the penthouse suite. Time to bring the ancient discipline down to the fucking street. Gripping the handle wrapped in a faded leather grip, letting the modern illusions of safety completely slip.
Silent footsteps bypassing the biometric security gate. They rely on the technology, but I'm the hand of fate. Pulse rate dropping down, focusing the killer intent. Every single bullet they fire is just energy misspent.
This is the awakening of the Ronin, cutting through the modern noise. A bloodstained katana, silencing the synthetic toys. No honor among the thieves, so I bring the brutal blade, leaving every single enemy trapped in the shadow shade. 808 beats, pounding like a warrior drum. Look into the eyes of death, knowing that
Your end has come.
Stepping out into the luxury flow. floor. 10 armed mercenaries waiting behind the reinforced door. I do not flinch, strong in the blade, faster than the human eye. A silver flash of lightning kissing these motherfuckers goodbye. Seven limbs hid in the marble crimson, painting the white wall. A beautiful choreography of violence, watching the giants fall. They spray the automatic fire, but die and moving like the smoke. Dodging the heavy caliber, proving their defense is a joke. Wiping the blood off my cheek, stepping over the fresh meat. The rhythm of the slaughter is a perfect, undeniable beat.
Silent footsteps bypassing the biometric security gate. They rely on the technology, but I'm the hand of fate. Pulse rate dropping down, focusing the killer intent. Every single bullet they fire is just energy misspent.
This is the awakening of the Ronin, cutting through the modern noise. A blood-stained katana silencing the synthetic toys. No honor among the thieves, so I bring the brutal blade, leaving every single enemy trapped in the shadow shade. 808 beats, pounding like a warrior drum. Look into the eyes of death, knowing that
Your end has come.
promising to restore my health, offering millions in crypto, trying to buy another breath. But paper and digits mean absolutely nothing to the god of death. I do not speak a single word, my code is written in the scar. A masterless samurai, taking the absolute vengeance far. I raise the katana high, reflecting the flashing steady glow, bringing the heavy steel down in a single merciless blow.
The head rolls across the floor, the contract is finally complete. Flicking the blood from the blade, standing steady on my feet, sheathing the soul with the click, vanishing into the thin air, leaving the sirens to wail for a soul that was never there. Just another ghost story whispered in the criminal underground. The Ronin strikes in the silence, never making a fucking sound. I walk away into the fog, embracing the lonely curse, writing the history of the blade in another bloody verse.
This is the awakening of the Ronin, cutting through the modern noise. A blood-stained katana silencing the synthetic toys. No honor among the thieves, so I bring the brutal blade, leaving every single enemy trapped in the shadow shade. 808 beats, pounding like a warrior drum. Look into the eyes of death,
Knowing that your end has come.
Looking down at the concrete maze, lost inside this empire, us trapped inside a violent haze. 10 million laundered through the offshore, stacking up the paper high. Fed agents snapping photographs, but they cannot prove a fucking lie. Some shirts on my back, heavy gold chugging up my fucking throat. We built this syndicate on corpses, sinking every rival boat. Jewelry shining under the expensive crystal chandelier, but all this blood money cannot buy away the creeping fear. Every reflection in the mirror feels like an enemy spy. When you sit upon the golden throne, you are always waiting to die.
Trust is just a luxury that a king can never afford. Living by the heavy barrel, dying by the hidden sword. The caviar is tasting like the copper in the lid. I wonder which one of my brothers wants to see me fucking dead. Welcome to the shadow cartel, drowning in the endless wealth. Dirty money stacking up, destroying all the mental health. We smile at the banquet table, pouring out the vintage wine, but everybody has a dagger aimed right at your fucking spine. The luxury is blinding, but this lifestyle is a curse.
thought they were man. We survived the filthy trenches, executing every single plan. We starved in the gutters together, bleeding for the exact same block. Now he's wearing the $250,000 right there on his diamond clock. But I know we got a taste of the pure Colombian snow, and greed is a fatal poison that makes the fragile ego grow. I see his hand twitching near the holster, resting on his waist. He wants the entire kingdom, I can see it in his two-faced taste. He whispers to his bodyguards, thinking I am deaf and blind. A snake has always been the man, even when he acts so kind.
Trust is just a luxury that a king can never afford. Living by the heavy barrel, dying by the hidden soul. The caviar is tasting like the copper and the lead. I wonder which one of my brothers wants to see me fucking dead.
Welcome to the shadow cartel, drowning in the endless wealth. Dirty money stacking up, destroying all the mental health. We smile at the banquet table, pouring out the vintage wine, but everybody has a dagger aimed right at your fucking spine.
The luxury is blinding, but this lifestyle is a curse. Going from a custom Maybach straight into a wooden hearse.
Yeah, we run the underworld, bathing in the deepest greed, but betrayal is the only thing this fucking cartel breeds.
Sit down at the final feast, cutting the expensive steak, looking into the cold eyes of a brother turned into a snake. He raises his crystal glass, proposes a toast to the cartel while gripping the handle of a gun, ready to send me straight to hell.
I smile right back at the trader, letting the expensive liquor pour. No one of us is leaving in a body bag through the door. This is the brutal nature of that heavy crown we proudly wear. A kingdom built on human skulls is too fucking heavy to share.
He makes his final move, reaching for the metal in his coat, but I already have the sharp blade pressed right against his throat. I pull the suppressed weapon from beneath the velvet chair. I put a hollow point right through his slick back hair. His blood ruins the Persian rug, spilling in the expensive food. No mercy in this brutal business, it is a violent fucking mood. I wipe the barrel completely clean, stepping over my dead friend in the cartel of shadows. This is exactly how the stories end.
Welcome to the shadow cartel, drowning in the endless wealth. Dirty money stacking up, destroying all the mental health. We smile at the banquet table, pouring out the vintage wine. Everybody has a dagger aimed right at your fucking spine.
The luxury is blinding, but this lifestyle is a curse. Going from a custom Maybach straight into a wooden hearse.
Yeah, we run the underworld, bathing in the deepest greed, but betrayal is the only thing this fucking cartel breeds.
Is sinking low behind the heavy iron gates. A crimson sky bleeding out, sealing up your fucking face. Gravel crunching underneath my boots, steady and precise. You took what mattered most to me, now you pay the price. Two guards at the courtyard, they dropped without a single sound. Just an empty shell of brass hitting the muddy ground. I told you I would return, but you laughed it off as a bluff. Now I'm walking through your front door, calling your fucking bluff. No rushing, no running, just a methodical approach, crushing your entire empire like a pathetic roach. Step by step the reaper is knocking on the oak wood. You can lock the panic room, but it will do no good. Sweat is pouring down your neck, breathing getting hard. I am leaving every single one of your mercenary scars. This is a cold revenge, a slow walk to the
mention, nobody left the same. I came to collect the debt, written in the dark mud. You owe me a heavy toll and I am taking it in blood.
A phantom in the hallway,
bringing the ultimate doom.
the silence is a killer.
Stepping into your fucking room. I kick the mahogany door, spinner in the frame apart, looking right into your eyes, watching the terror start. Dressed in the tailor black suit, carrying a heavy curse, moving just like John Wick, putting your body in a hearse. You reach for the golden gun, resting on your velvet vest, but I am faster on the draw, leaving your chest a bloody mess. I did not come to negotiate, I did not come to talk, I just came to trace your silhouette in the fucking chalk. Every bullet is a memory of the pain that you sowed. This is the end of the line, the end of your twisted road.
Step by step the reaper is knocking on the oak wood. You can lock the panic room but it will do no good. Sweat is pouring down your neck, breathing getting hard. I am leaving every single one of your mercenary scars.
This is a cold revenge, a slow walk to the grave. There is no God in this mansion, nobody left to save. I came to collect the debt, written in the dark mud. You owe me a heavy toll and I am taking it in blood.
A phantom in the hallway,
bringing the ultimate door.
the silence is a killer.
Stepping into your fucking room.
And bone, but I forged a brand new soul, colder than the stone. Every day I spent away was planning for this exact breath. I became the architect of your motherfucking death.
Look at the gold coins spilling out across the floor. They cannot buy a way out of this vendetta anymore. I am the boogeyman you warned your children about, watching the very last drop of your confidence bleed out.
One final breath escaping from your shaking fragile lung. The song of your demise is finally being sung. I wipe the barrel of the Glock, placing it inside my coat, leaving the crimson signature slashed across your throat. Turning my back to the corpse, walking down the spiral stair. Just another debt collected, floating in the freezing air. The contract is fulfilled, the ledger is wiped clean, fading back into the shadows, never to be seen. This is a cold revenge, a slow walk to the grave.
There is no God in this mansion, nobody left to save.
I came to collect the debt, written in the dark mud.
You owe me a heavy toll and I am taking it in blood.
A phantom in the hallway,
bringing the ultimate doom.
the silence is a killer.
Stepping into your fucking room.
Get the fucking bells, picking up the fucking bells, down and on my damn bell. Get the fucking bells, picking up the fucking bells, down and on my damn bell. Without the dick and pick up though. Go without the pain, go without the dick and pick up though. Go without the pain, go without the dick and pick up though. Go without the pain, go without the dick and pick up though. Without the pain, without the dick and pick up though. Without the pain, without the dick and pick up though. Without the pain, without the dick and pick up though.
3 a.m. in the docks, fog rolling off the Black Bay, walking into the diabetic warehouse where the sinners come to play. I got 20 kilos of the white ghost packed tight in the trunk. My hand resting on the gas, smelling like whiskey and skunk. Shadows stretching on the walls, every corner holds a threat in this underground economy. illicit powder, you never live to grow old.
Clicking open the ledges, exposing the dirty green paper. Trust is a fucking myth, it evaporates like the vapor. Eyes darting left to right, scanning every single face. One wrong move in this room and you disappear without a trace.
Midnight syndicate, trading poison for the wealth. Living in the shadow realm, damaging the mental health. Briefcases full of cash, bags full of the heavy snow. This is the devil's playground, the only life we fucking know. Paranoia in the brain, keeping the finger on the trigger. In this game of life and death,
the stakes are getting bigger, 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 bigger.
the boss walks through the center, puffing on a thick cigar, checking the purity of the brick, leaving a chemical scar. I am standing my ground, moving cold like Thomas Shelby in the smoke, calculating every angle, knowing that a promise is a joke. Got the razor edge mentality, reading the silence in the room. I can feel the tension rising, smelling the impending doom. He nods his head, closing the case, throwing the money at my feet, but I see his hand reaching back, breaking the code of the street. The deal is turning sour, the air is getting thick and tight. Nobody is walking out of this concrete grave tonight.
Clicking open the latches, exposing the dirty green paper. Trust is a fucking myth, it evaporates like the vapor. Eyes darting left and right, scanning every single face. One wrong move in this room and you disappear without a trace.
Midnight syndicate, trading poison for the wealth. Living in the shadow realm, damaging the mental health. Briefcases full of cash, bags full of the heavy snow. This is the devil's playground, the only life we fucking know. Paranoia in the brain, keeping the finger on the trigger. In this game of life and death,
the stakes are getting bigger, 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 bigger.
ambush for the ambush, for the ambush, for the ambush song. Ambush for the ambush, for the ambush, for the ambush song. Ambush, bullets flying, tearing through the wooden crates. Motherfucker set a trap, opening the hellish gates. I dive behind the steel pillar, returning fire in the blind, leaving all the negotiation and the fucking diplomacy behind. Muzzle flashes lighting up the dark, bodies dropping to the floor. This is not a business meeting, this is an all-out fucking war. I got the briefcase full of cash, kicking the corpse out of my way, switching the weapon to fully automatic, making these bastards pay. Blood pooling on the concrete, mixing with the heavy rain. Another night in the underworld, another chapter of the pain.
Reloading the magazine, sprinting toward the exit door. I got what I came for, leaving the bodies on the floor. The peaky blinders taught me well, never trust a smiling snake. You have to shoot first, kill the enemy for your own fucking sake. I jump into the driver's seat, burning rubber on the street, leaving the warehouse in flames, feeling the ultimate heat.
Midnight syndicate, trading poison for the wealth. Living in the shadow realm, damaging the mental health. Briefcases full of cash, bags full of the heavy snow. This is the devil's playground, the only life we fucking know. Paranoia in the brain, keeping the finger on the trigger. In this game of life and death,
The stakes are getting bigger.
don't get paid, don't put on the ticket, get your phone, don't get paid, don't put. The fucking player, right? Patient in in this motherfucking hell. The devil runs the show, sitting on the edge of the cop, mind pacing in the cage, swallowing the bitterness, choking on the silent rage. Clack, clack, the warden boots echoing down the block. Time is frozen in this dungeon, no hands upon the clock. Grip the iron, grit your teeth and swallow down the fear. Nobody is ever coming to save you here. This is the law of the cell, buried alive in the stone, surrounded by 1,000 killers, but you die all alone. Watch your back, shut your mouth, do not ever drop your guard. Blood stains on the concrete, raw violence in the yard. We are the ghosts of the system, locked away from the sun in this concrete tomb. The nightmare has just begun. They just beat the bill, right? Fucking bill. They just beat the ball down. Fucking bill. They just beat the bill, right? Fucking bill, right? They just beat the buzzer sounds, gates open wide, stepping out into the yard. Eyes darting left and right, playing every fucking card. Clicks gathered by the fence, trading contraband and pain. One wrong look at the wrong man and they will open up your vein. Got a toothbrush file down sharp, hidden deep inside my sleeve. Trust no one, suspect them all, that is the only way you leave. Stitches get a broken neck left choking on the cold floor. Just another casualty behind the heavy iron door. Do not show weakness, do not show tears, wear a mask of pure stone. In this concrete jungle the predators are on the roam. Clack, clack, the warden boots echoing down the block. Time is frozen in this dungeon, no hands upon the clock. Grip the iron, grit your teeth and swallow down the fear. Nobody is ever coming to save you here. This is the law of the cell, buried alive in the stone, surrounded by 1,000 killers, but you die all alone. Watch your back, shut your mouth, do not ever drop your guard. Blood stains on the concrete, raw violence in the yard. We are the ghosts of the system, locked away from the sun in this concrete tomb. The nightmare has just begun. Metal cup dragging across the bars, a symphony of the damned. Living in this pressure cooker, waiting to get slammed. Every shadow holds a knife, every whisper is a threat. This is the ultimate game of survival, place your fucking bet. The claustrophobia is creeping in, the walls are closing tight. Another motherfucker lost his mind in the middle of the night. Screams echoing from solitary, echoing through the hollow hall. Just another broken spirit bouncing off the fucking wall. Locked down at 2100, the heavy mechanism grinds. Pitch black in the cell block, going out of our fucking minds. No redemption in this place, just a number on my chest, selling pieces of my sanity until I am laid to rest. The law, the jungle stripped down to the rawest fucking bone. I am the king of my own decay, sitting on a rusted throne, breathing in the stale air, praying for the morning light. But the morning just brings another day of this endless fucking fire. This is the law of the cell, buried alive in the stone, surrounded by 1,000 killers, but you die all alone. Watch your back, shut your mouth, do not ever drop your guard. Blood stains on the concrete, raw violence in the yard. We are the ghosts of the system, locked away from the sun in this concrete tomb. The nightmare has just begun. cruising down the dirty alleys of the windy city. Inside the speakeasy, the flapper girls are looking pretty, counting illegal paper in the back of the butcher shop. We rob the judges, the mayors, and every fucking cop. Pinstripe suit, tailored sharp fedora, pull down low, running the bootleg liquor from the shadows of Chicago. The trumpet sings a sad song about a broken romance, while the syndicate pulls the strings and makes the puppets dance. Sipping on the smuggled gin, tasting the golden power, unaware that the reaper is stepping into the final hour. The upright bass begins to drag, the saxophone cuts out, a heavy silence fills the room, replacing every single shout. The wooden doors get kicked apart, splintering on the floor. Rival boys stepping in, bringing a dirty fucking war. Blood and whiskey spilling on the marble floor, kicking off the motherfucking prohibition war. 88 piano keys painted in the violent red, cross the Italian family and you wind up fucking dead. Tommy guns spitting rhythm to the heavy Memphis sound, dropping every rival gangster straight into the underground. This is the mafia era, ruling with the heavy fist, crossing out the competition right off the hitman list. Crystal chandelier crashing down, glass shattering in the dark. Every bullet hitting flesh leaves a devastating mark. The Chicago typewriter is dumping 50 rounds of lead. I flip the heavy poker table, aiming right for his head. No diplomacy, the net, the talking is completely done. I am speaking the ancient language of the motherfucking gun. They tried to ambush the boss inside his own domain. Now they choking on the smoke, drowning in the sudden pain. I slide a fresh drum magazine, racking the bolt back tight, painting this hidden cellar in the crimson shading night. The upright bass begins to drag, the saxophone cuts out, a heavy silence fills the room, replacing every single shout. The wooden doors get kicked apart, splintering on the floor. Rival boys stepping in, bringing a dirty fucking war. Blood and whiskey spilling on the marble floor, kicking up the motherfucking prohibition war. 88 piano keys painted in the violent red, cross the Italian family and you wind up fucking dead. Tommy guns spitting rhythm to the heavy Memphis sound, dropping every rival gangster straight into the underground. This is the monster era, ruling with the heavy fist, crossing out the competition right off the hitman list.
Hitman list.
Hitman list. The gun smoke starts to clear, the cavern hits a darker tone. I'm stepping over bodies, protecting my absolute throne. Adjusting the silk tie, brushing the dust off my coat, looking at the rival boss with a bullet in his throat. I grab the stolen canvas backpack with the contraband cash, leaving that fragile empire completely turn to ash. I drop a single silver coin, rusting on his bleeding chest, a message to the other crews that we are the fucking bear. Police whistles blowing loud, the feds are on their way, but we are slipping through the tunnels, living for another day. The liquor business never stops, for a spill drop of blood. We wash the dirty sins away and drag the traitors through the mud, back to the secondary safe. I scoring up a brand new drink, watching the rival families around us slowly start to sink. The jazz will play again tomorrow in a different hidden spot, and we will bury anyone who tries to take the crown we got. Blood and whiskey spilling on the marble floor, kicking off the motherfucking prohibition war. 88 piano keys painted in the violent red, cross the Italian family and you wind up fucking dead. Tommy guns spitting rhythm to the heavy Memphis sound, dropping every rival gangster straight into the underground. This is the mafia era, ruling with the heavy fist, crossing out the competition right off the hitman list. Picking up the joker safe, making the air dance. Velvet table stained with the blood of the desperate fools. Playing against the dealer who writes his own fucking rules. I push my last stack of plastic across the green field. The ugliest underground parlor with sorrow is stale. He looks at me with eyes like polished obsidian glass, knowing damn well he is about to put me on my ass. The shadows on the walls are dancing to a violent beat. I can feel the flames of hell rising right beneath my feet. Chips clicking, the dealer dealing from a loaded deck. Breathing heavy, a cold sweat dripping down my neck. No cash left in the duffel, no keys to the getaway ride. Nowhere to run, nowhere left to fucking hide. He slides a blank contract and a pen across the wood, telling me to sign away my life misunderstood. This is the ultimate gamble, betting the flesh and bones. Sitting at the devil's table, dying completely alone. He wants the deed of my soul, signing the paper in blood, dragging my legacy down into the fucking mud. A ring gave my chance, spinning the chamber of fate, praying for a miracle, but I know it is too fucking late. Betting the heartbeat, pushing all the chips in the center. In this house of pain, there is no exit for the enter. Face down, sliding them over the trap. I am staring at the nightmare caught in the predator's lap. I peek at the corners, holding the parrot the kings, listening to the hollow tune that the fucking reaper sings. Smiles flashing, a row of golden teeth in the dim light, telling me my guardian angel already took flight.
What is it gonna be, boy? Fold and take a bullet to the brain?
I'll push the paper in and ride this locomotive train. The tension is suffocating, the noose tightening up my throat. I am sinking in the river, completely out of the boat. Chips clicking, the dealer dealing from a loaded deck. Breathing heavy, a cold sweat dripping down my neck. No cash left in the duffel, no keys to the getaway ride. Nowhere to run, nowhere left to fucking hide. He slides a blank contract in the pen across the wood, telling me to sign away my life misunderstood. This is the ultimate gamble, betting the flesh and bones. Sitting at the devil's table, dying completely alone. He wants the deed of my soul, signing the paper in blood, dragging my legacy down into the fucking mud. A ring gave a chance, spinning the chamber of fate, praying for a miracle, but I know it is too fucking late. Betting the heartbeat, pushing all the chips in the center. In this house of pain, there is no exit for the enter. I slide my life across the table, tapping the wood twice, watching the pit boss roll the heavily weighted dice. He flips his cards over the ace of spades, burning a hole. Oh boy, your flush of diamonds coming to collect his toll. I knew the deck was marked, I saw the trick in his sleeve, but this is the kind of hell from which you never leave. The room goes completely silent, the bouncer stepping near. Time to drown in the ocean of my own fucking fear. He reaches for the contract, laughing at my total demise, but he did not see the sheer madness hiding in my eyes. I grabbed the whiskey glass, smashing it against his face, flipping the heavy table, tearing up the fucking place. If he wants my soul tonight, he have to take it by force. A runaway train of violence, completely off the course. Bullets flying past my ears, shattering the neon signs, crossing the boundaries, erasing the absolute lines. As I grab his golden revolver, lying on the shattered ground, empty in the cylinder, enjoying the chaotic sound. I might die in this basement, bleeding out on the floor, but I am taking the devil with me through the exit door. This is the ultimate gamble, betting the flesh and bones. Sitting at the devil's table, dying completely alone. He wants the deed to my soul, signing the paper in blood, dragging my legacy down into the fucking mud. A ring gave a chance, spinning the chamber of fate, praying for a miracle, but I know it is too fucking late. Betting the heartbeat, pushing all the chips in the center. In this house of pain, there is no exit for the enter.
darks on a mountain pass, cold wind blowing through the pines. I'm sitting in the cockpit, gripping the wheel, reading the twisted lines. Turbos pulling in a wastegate, scream this Sylvia is a fucking beast. Tonight we're pushing to the absolute limit. I am the demon of the east, dropping gears in the dead of night. Headlights cutting through the fog, no traction control, no safety net, just a man in his fucking analog. Smell the bird rubber before I even launch. RPM hitting the red. If you make a single mistake on this cliff, motherfucker, you are dead. Heart racing with the pistons, metal roaring in the dark. Time to leave a permanent mark. $140 narrow slope, kicking the clutch, making it slide. Apex to apex, kissing a guardrail. This is a suicidal ride. They call me the two king ghost in the smoke, leaving these bitches behind. Living for the drift, sideways in the dark, out of my fucking mind. Blackout R32 thinks he can take the crown tonight. We drop the clutch of the signal flash. Tired, screaming, fighting for the right. He's riding my bumper on the first hairpin, but he does not know this road like me. I shift the third, throw the back and out. A violent masterpiece of gravity. Inches from the edge of the abyss, dancing on a razor's blade. This is the only place in the world where my demons start to fade. Sparks flying off the undercarriage, metal scraping the stone. I look in the rearview, he's losing control. Now I am out here in the zone. Heart race sinking with the pistons, metal roaring in the dark. Time to leave a permanent mark. 140 down a narrow slope, kicking the clutch, making it slide. Apex to apex, pushing the guardrail. This is a suicidal ride. They call me the two king ghost in the smoke, leaving these bitches behind. Living for the drift, sideways in the dark, out of my fucking mind. Downhill battle, gravity pulling brakes, a glowing cherry red. Every corner is a Russian roulette, flirting with the edge of the thread. He oversteered on the devil's curve. I watch his headlight fade away in the trees. Just another victim of the mountain, brought down to his fucking knees. I do not break for the shadows, I become the nightmare. They fear the undisputed king of the downhill is here. Crossing the finish line, all alone, engine ticking in the cold night air. Just me, my machine, and the empty road. Nothing else can even compare. The legend grows on the asphalt, jetty and blood running through my veins. Until the next foolish challenger steps up, the two king remains. Burning all in shattered egos, that is the price of the game. Remember my fucking name. 140 down the narrow slope, kicking the clutch, making it slide. Apex to apex, kissing the guardrail. This is a suicidal ride. They call me the two king ghost in the smoke, leaving these bitches behind. Living for the drift, sideways in the dark, out of my fucking mind.
acid burning through my veins. Welcome to the sanctuary of suffering, where the apex predator reigns. Load another blade on the bar, I wanna feel the crushing weight of gravity. Turn the volume up to the max, stepping into complete insanity. Destroy the limits, break the bone, turn the fucking brain into raw power. to the max, stepping into complete insanity. Destroy the limits, break the bone, turn the fucking pain into raw power. This is the survival training, stepping up into my darkest hour. Sweat and blood on the heavy iron, pushing past the point of no return. Watch the weakness leave my body, watch the fucking failure burn. I am not a human anymore, I am a machine built for the heavy grind. Even every single doubt and all these pathetic excuses behind. Tunnel vision kicking in, all the background noise fades to black. There is a mountain of iron on my chest and I am never backing out of the attack. One more rap, my tendons screaming, feeling like my flesh is about to snap. But I push through the barrier, breaking out of the mental trap. I am the master of my own destruction, rebuilding the muscle from the dust. In the temple of the heavyweights, the brutal grind is the only thing I try. Breaking the bar with a thunderous crash, the echoes bouncing off the concrete wall. Looking down at the puddle of sweat, standing tall after the brutal fall. The workout is over, but the war is eternal. Tomorrow I will do it all again. A masterpiece, forged in the crucible, baptized in the fire of the pain. You can keep your comfortable life sitting safely inside your little cage. I will be down here in the underground, fueling my spirit with the fucking rage. Destroy the limits, break the bone, turn the fucking pain into raw power. This is the survival training, stepping up into my darkest hour. Sweat and blood on a heavy iron, pushing past the point of no return. Watch the weakness leave my body, watch the fucking failure burn. I am not a human anymore, I am a machine built for the heavy grind. Leaving every single doubt and all these pathetic excuses behind.
Standing on the edge, on the glowing pearly gate, watching the hypocrisy drowning in the holy fate.
Standing to the edge of the glowing pearly gate, watching the hypocrisy drowning in the holy faith. Sick of the golden street, sick of the blinding light. I am diving head first into the cold eternal night. White wings turning gray, falling through the atmosphere. The prayers of the righteous are sounding like a fucking tear. Gravity pulling me down from the celestial divine, leaving all the fabricated purity and peace behind. The secret hymns of warping, twisting in my fucking head. I would rather rule the shadows than be beautifully dead.
The golden halo is shattering, breaking into a million shards. I am burning the heavens, discarding the holy cards. The celestial choir is glitching, the melody is turning black. There is absolutely no way that I'm ever turning back.
Drown the heavens, burn the sacred throne, falling from the grace, claiming the underworld bone, tearing off the feathers, bathing in the heavy sin. This is where the absolute devastation begins. Halo turning into horns, like swallowed by the dirt, embracing the agony, making the motherfuckers hurt. Swapping out the cloud for the heavy smoke and the fire, singing the dark anthem with the abyssal choir. Hitting the brimstone, shattering the fucking crust, turning all the divine prophecies right into the dust. I grab the holy blade, dipping it in the demon blood, dragging the remaining angels down into the boiling mud. The sky above us, we be crying out a storm of tears, but down here in the deep, I'm feeding on the darkest fears. Black blood popping through the veins of a fallen saint, drawing out a violent picture that they could never paint. I shed the last drop of mercy right up on the cracked stone, sitting like a tyrant on a completely rusted throne.
The golden halo is shattering, breaking into a million shards. I am burning the heavens, discarding the holy cards. The celestial celestial choir is glitching, the melody is turning black. There is absolutely no way that I'm ever turning back. Drown the heavens, burn the sacred throne, falling from the grace, claiming the underworld bone, tearing off the feathers, bathing in the heavy sin. This is where the absolute devastation begins. Halo turning into horns, let's swallow by the dirt, embracing the agony, making the motherfuckers hurt. Swapping out the cloud for the heavy smoke in the fire, singing the dark anthem with the abyssal choir.
I look up to the sky, giving them the middle finger, letting the scent of the absolute rebellion linger. They cast me out, they thought that I would fucking die, but I just built a brand new kingdom beneath the line. No longer a servant, no longer a pathetic holy slave. I am the supreme architect of this massive bottomless grave. The 808 is the heartbeat of the fallen and the damned, crushing the divine illusion right in the palm of my hand. The demons are gathering, marching to the cavalry beat, laying all the broken crosses right below my fucking feet. We are bringing the apocalypse, rising from the deep abyss, sealing up the gates of heaven with the venomous kiss. Listen to the monks, their voices are totally possessed, a symphony of chaos beating inside my hollow chest. Signs in the morning star shining in the pitch black dark, leaving the entire universe with a bloody, permanent mark.
Drown the heavens, burn the sacred throne, falling from the grace, claiming the underworld bone, tearing off the feathers, bathing in the heavy sin. This is where the absolute devastation begins. Halo turning into horns, like swallowed by the dirt, embracing the agony, making the motherfuckers hurt. Swapping out the clouds for the heavy smoke in the fire, singing the dark anthem with the abyssal choir. Standing on the edge of the glowing pearly gate.
No blinding sun hits my fucking face. 50,000 screaming animals gathered in this wretched place. Dust kicking up from the sandals, wrapping the leather tight. I am a prisoner of the empire, drafted for this brutal fight. The emperor is sitting on his golden throne, looking down on the meat, throwing us into the grinder for a fucking afternoon treat. I grip the heavy gladius, feeling the cold steel on my palm. Before the total massacre, there is a twisted, deadly calm. Gates opening on the other side, releasing the giant beasts. We are nothing but the appetizers for these barbaric feasts.
Metal clashing against the shield, matching the heavy drum. The adrenaline is taking over, leaving the senses completely numb. Look at the enemy across the sand, breathing the dusty air. There is no mercy in this dome, motherfucker, it is never fair. Welcome to the bloody arena where the broken legends die. Swords swinging to the heavy bass beneath the Roman sky. Kill or be killed, leaving your guts right on the yellow sand. Fighting for your fucking life, obeying the master's hand. The crowd demands a sacrifice, they want to see the crimson flow. A cybernetic gladiator putting on the ultimate show. No retreat, no surrender, tearing the armor right apart, plunging the cold iron straight into the enemy's fucking heart.
the heavy blow, throwing the dirt in his face. He roars like a wounded lion, swinging wildly in the blind. I am moving with a deadly precision, leaving the fear behind. Sparks flying from the collision, metal biting in to the brass. He catches me right on the shoulder, knocking me down on my ass. I taste the copper in my mouth, spitting the blood on the floor. The crowd goes absolutely wild, screaming and begging for more. I roll away from the crushing strike, getting back on my feet. This is the rhythm of the slaughter, a violent metallic beat.
Metal clashing against the shield, matching the heavy drum. The adrenaline is taking over, leaving the senses completely numb. Look at the enemy across the sand, breathing the dusty air. There is no mercy in this dome, motherfucker, it is never fair. Welcome to the bloody arena where the broken legends die. Swords swinging to the heavy bass beneath the rolling sky. Kill or be killed, leaving your guts right on the yellow sand. Fighting for your fucking life, obeying the master's
the
hand.
crowd demands a sacrifice. They want to see the crimson flow, a cybernetic gladiator putting on the ultimate show. No retreat, no surrender, tearing the armor right apart. Plunging the cold iron straight into the enemy's fucking heart. He drops to his knees, clutching a massive wound on his side. I stripped away his false glory, I stripped away all his pride. I stand above his broken body, holding a blade to his neck, looking up at the royal box, waiting to see what they project. The emperor stands up slowly, reading the mood of the mob. They point their fucking thumbs down, finishing this dirty job. No brotherhood in the Colosseum, no honorable fucking code, just another bloody milestone on this unforgiving road. I swing the blade down heavy, severing the head from the spine. The crowd erupts in a deafening cheer, drinking the expensive wine. I raise my whip to the sky, but I feel totally hollow inside. I survived another fucking day, but a piece of my soul just died. Guards dragging the corpse away, washing the blood from the stone. Tomorrow they will send another warrior to challenge my throne. I am the champion of the damned, walking back into the cage, fueling my broken spirit with a pure unadulterated rage. Welcome to the bloody arena where the broken legends die. Swords swinging to the heavy bass beneath the rolling sky. Kill or be killed, leaving your guts right on the yellow sand. Fighting for your fucking life,
Obeying the master's hand.
the crowd demands a sacrifice. They want to see the crimson flow, a cybernetic gladiator putting on the ultimate show. No retreat, no surrender, tearing the armor right apart. Plunging the cold iron straight into the enemy's fucking heart.
Walking through the meat freezer, heavy coats and frozen breath. Down the concrete stairs into the sanctuary of death. Red strobes flashing, slicing through the heavy smoke. Beats vibrating so hard, it feels like you might fucking choke. Mortals dancing on the temperature is rising, sealing up their fucking fate. The sprinklers on the ceiling start to malfunction and hiss. Welcome to the underworld's most fatal venomous kiss.
Welcome to the blood rave, bathing in the crimson rain. Hedonistic vampires feeding on the human pain.
Red strobes flickering,
Fangs shining in the dark.
the cowbell hits the heavy bass.
Leaving a permanent mark.
You are dancing with the predators,
Nothing but a piece of meat.
dying to the rhythm of this violence. Undeniable beat.
The liquid drops from the ceiling, tasting like copper and rust. The mortals start to panic, realizing there is no one to trust. The creatures of the night reveal their true demonic face, ripping through the innocent in this claustrophobic space. But I did not come to party, I came to exterminate the breed. I racked the heavy shotgun, ready to make these bastards bleed. Titanium and silver slicing through the heavy bass, erasing every single parasite from the human race. Swinging the ancient sword, decapitating the elite, leaving the ash scattered across the bloody concrete.
The effervescence are blending with the distorted 808. The temperature is rising, sealing up their fucking fate. The sprinklers on the ceiling start to malfunction and hiss. Welcome to the underworld's most fatal venomous kiss.
Welcome to the blood rave, bathing in the crimson rain. Hedonistic vampires feeding on the human pain.
Red strobe flickering,
Fangs shining in the dark.
cowbell hits the heavy bass.
Leaving a permanent mark.
You are dancing with the predators,
Nothing but a piece of meat.
dying to the rhythm of this violent, undeniable beat. UV grenades rolling on the sticky bloody floor. Ash flying through the air, knocking down the heavy door. They try to swarm me, hissing with their venomous breath, but I am the motherfucking architect of their permanent death. The synth line is screaming, echoing the monster's cry. I look the oldest vampire right in his glowing fucking eye. I pull the silver trigger, watching his existence fade. This is the brutal legacy of the motherfucking blade. The music is still playing, but the dance floor is completely dead. Piles of gray ash mixed with the heavy liquid red. I wipe the crimson off my shades, putting the weapon away. Surviving the eternal night, walking back into the day. The underground syndicate thought they could rule the fucking town, but I brought the heavy bass and burned their whole empire down. Just another lonely hunter living outside of the law, the deadliest predator that the city ever saw.
Welcome to the blood rave, bathing in the crimson rain. Hedonistic vampires feeding on the human pain.
Red strobes flickering,
Fangs shining in the dark.
cowbell hits the heavy bass.
Leaving a permanent mark.
You are dancing with the predators,
Nothing but a piece of meat.
dying to the rhythm of this violent, undeniable beat.
Everything gas cutting through the black. Dashboard starts to violently glitch, no way to turn this vehicle back. The engine dies completely, rolling to a silent heavy halt. The radio is screaming static, locked inside this desert vault. I step outside the driver door, looking at the starry void. Every piece of technology I own is instantaneously destroyed. A colossal shadow drop from the clouds, blocking out the fucking moon. The temperature is dropping fast, wrapped inside a freezing cocoon. No sound, the helicopter blaze, no engine in the massive sky, just a blinding ultraviolet beam falling directly on my eye.
My feet are lifting off the dirt is floating in the breeze. A cosmic paralysis spreading, bringing me down to my fucking knees. The gravitational pull is dead, drifting up into the glowing light, surrendering my physical form to the architects of the night.
Ascending into the motherfucking sky, tearing through the stratosphere, leaving the human race behind, letting go of the mortal fear. The tractor beam is pulling my soul, ripping my anatomy apart. Extraterrestrial terror,
Gripping the rhythm of my fucking
the
heart.
cosmic weight is vibrating the entire astral plane. Alien intelligence invading the center of my shattered brain. Floating through the silver ship, bathed in the blinding neon glow, lost inside the universe.
With nowhere else to fucking go.
Paralyzed on the floating table made of pure liquid chrome. Millions of layers away from the pathetic place I call my home. Tall gray silhouettes surrounding me, communicating without a sound. Telepathic whispers tearing my sanity completely to the ground.
They do not use a surgical scalpel, they dissect me with the frequency, unlocking the deepest secrets of the human genetic sequencing. I tried to scream, but the oxygen is replaced by a heavy gas. Watching the holographic galaxies and the burning nebulas pass. They see us as a primitive joke, a fragile and ridiculous breed, extracting the absolute data, planting the cybernetic seed.
My feet are lifting off the dirt is floating in the breeze. A cosmic paralysis spreading, bringing me down to my fucking knees. The gravitational pull is dead, drifting up into the glowing light, surrendering my physical form to the architects of the night.
Ascending into the motherfucking sky, tearing through the stratosphere, leaving the human race behind, letting go of the mortal fear. The tractor beam is pulling my soul, ripping my anatomy apart. Extraterrestrial terror,
Gripping the rhythm of my fucking
the
heart.
cosmic weight is vibrating the entire astral plane. Alien intelligence invading the center of my shattered brain. Floating through the silver ship, bathed in the blinding neon glow, lost inside the universe.
With nowhere else to fucking go. The hyperdrive is kicking and the colors blend into a blur. I am shedding my humanity, accepting exactly what they were. The fabric of reality, folding, ripping a hole through time and space. Looking up the observation deck, staring God right in the face.
I am breathing the stardust, now my blood is turning icy cold, witnessing the ancient mysteries of the dark universe unfold. No longer a prisoner, reverse like I'm part of the cosmic grid, erasing every single memory of the normal life I ever did.
Drifting past the Orion belt, cruising through the asteroid rings, listening to the dark melody that the silent vacuum sings.
The ship is a massive leviathan, swallowing the solar flares. No one is ever coming to save me, nobody even fucking cares. I have become the phantom of the cosmos, an anomaly in the dark, leaving the terrestrial glow with the permanent burning mark. The deep bass echoes through the whole and interstellar symphony, embracing the endless void, drifting for all eternity. Ascending into the motherfucking sky, tearing through the stratosphere, leaving the human race behind, letting go of the mortal fear. The tractor beam is pulling my soul, ripping my anatomy apart. Extraterrestrial terror,
Gripping the rhythm of my fucking heart.
the cosmic weight is vibrating the entire astral plane. Alien intelligence invading the center of my Welcome to the pine trees, far away from the city lights. You took a wrong turn, now you begging for your fucking rights. Cell service dropping to zero, battery completely dead. I am the mass hallucination creeping right inside your head. You are running through the thick fog, tripping over the heavy roots, but you cannot outrun the steady rhythm of my muddy boots. I am stalking in the shadows, gripping a rusted steel machete. Your lungs are burning up, your palms are getting fucking sweaty. No cabin in the woods is gonna save you from this brutal fate. You reached the boundary line, but you are a century too late.
Snap goes the twig, I am standing right behind your back, waiting for the perfect moment to initiate the blood attack. Keep your mouth shut, do not even make a single fucking sound.
I am the undisputed king of this unholy hunting ground. Run for your life, motherfucker, feel the panic in your chest. The mass maniac is putting your survival to the test. There is no police coming, there is no signal in the sky, just a heavy 808 and the echo of your final cry. Flashing through the darkness, painting the fucking forest red. By the time the morning comes, you are gonna be entirely dead.
The fucking bucket, 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 the fucking bucket.
You found an abandoned shed, trying to barricade the door, but I have been hunting in this woodland for 100 years or more. I dragged a heavy blade across the rotting wooden planks, listening to you praying, giving your pathetic God the thanks. I kick the hinges off, splintering the frame into the dirt. I promise you the anticipation is what is gonna really hurt. Staring through the dirty leather mask with hollow empty eyes, watching your miserable hope as it completely fucking dies. You try to swing a broken branch, but your arms are way too weak. This is the ultimate nightmare, the bloody climax that you seek.
Snap goes the twig, I am standing right behind your back, waiting for the perfect moment to initiate the blood attack. Keep your mouth shut, do not even make a single fucking sound.
I am the undisputed king of this unholy hunting ground. Run for your life, motherfucker, feel the panic in your chest. The mass maniac is putting your survival to the test. There is no police coming, there is no signal in the sky, just a heavy 808 and the echo of your final cry.
Flashing through the darkness, painting the fucking forest red. By the time the morning comes, you are gonna be entirely dead.
Now you were crawling in the mud, begging for a second chance, but the devil and the slasher are engaged in the wicked dance. I took my head slowly, admiring the absolute despair, grabbing your trembling body by the roots of your fucking hair. This is not a movie screen, this is a brutal cold reality, becoming another victim of my twisted up fatality. The moon is shining down upon the silver of my heavy knife. It is time to pull the curtain on the theater of your fucking life. A single strike across the flesh, severing the vocal cord, leaving your body as a sacrifice to the shadow lord. The forest goes completely silent, swallowing your fading ghost. I am the boogeyman, the ultimate terrifying host, wiping the crimson stain across the leather of my mask. Another successful hunt, completing my unholy task. I fade back into the trees, disappearing in the mist, waiting for the next foolish camper to be added to the list. Run for your life, motherfucker, feel the panic in your chest. The mass maniac is putting your survival to the test. There is no police coming, there is no signal in the sky, just a heavy 808 and the echo of your final cry.
Flashing through the darkness, painting the fucking forest red. By the time the morning comes, you are gonna be entirely dead.
The bucket, 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 get on the phone. The bucket, bucket, the bucket, 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 get on the phone. The bucket, bucket, bucket.
in gutters, breathing in the toxic smog. Living in the shadows like a stray cybernetic dog. Neon lights bleeding through the permanent acid rain. Installing illegal chrome just to block the fucking pain. The mega quotes are looking down from the towers made of glass, treating human life like a product they can easily bypass. I plug the neural cable straight into my beta spine, hacking the global mainframe, crossing the absolute line. A million credits flowing through the proxy in the dark, leaving the corporate security with the digital mark.
Optical implants flashing, the system is going blind. Even the fragile flesh and the obsolete bones behind. Corporate death squads are tracking my IP on the grid, but I am erasing every single digital trace I ever did. Drowning in the neon, choking on the synthetic air. Flesh is getting useless, caught inside the digital snare. They sell us it's a fake paradise, uploading the heavy lies. Down here in the underground, nobody fucking survives. Bullets bouncing off the titanium, sparking in the night. Fighting a brutal war, hidden totally out of sight. Your life is worth less than a broken street lamp glow. This is the cybernetic hell, the only reality we know. Ripping the data drive straight from a dead mercenary's neck. Dodging the heavy drones running on the damaged deck. My synthetic arm is sparking, leaking the hydraulic fluid, moving through the black market like a digital druid. While the black market virus from a Russian underground rat, loading the payload, I'm swinging the titanium bat. I smash the skull of a bounty hunter blocking my way. There is no fucking mercy in this dystopian decay. The neon reflects in the puddles of the crimson blood, dragging the corporate elite down into the filthy mud. Optical implants flashing, the system is going blind, leaving the fragile flesh and the obsolete bones behind. Corporate death squads are tracking my IP on the grid, but I am erasing every single digital trace I ever did. Drowning in the neon, choking on the synthetic air. Flesh is getting useless, caught inside the digital snare. They sell us a fake paradise, uploading the heavy lies. Down here in the underground, nobody fucking survives. Bullets bouncing off the titanium, sparking in the night. Fighting a brutal war, hidden totally out of sight. Your life is worth less than a broken street lamp glow. This is the cybernetic hell, the only reality we know. The network is collapsing, the servers are burning red. I am downloading the secrets that they wanted to keep dead. Alleyways are swarming with the heavily armed police, but the ghost in the machine is never begging for peace. I upload the classified files directly to the public cloud, watching the whole empire crumble in front of the crowd. We are the rats in the basement, chewing the fiber optic wire, setting the fake utopia ablaze in 1,000 fires. Pulling the plug from my head, wiping the blood off my face, disappearing like a phantom from this godforsaken place. My heart is pumping the artificial adrenaline and hate. I am the glitch in the matrix, rewriting my own fate. Tomorrow the sun will not shine, it is just a holographic trick. The stench of the corruption makes me violently sick, but I got the stolen credits and I got my heavy gun. In this synthetic paradise, the battle has just begun. Drowning in the neon, choking on the synthetic air. Flesh is getting useless, caught inside the digital snare. They sell us a fake paradise, uploading the heavy lies. Down here in the underground, nobody fucking survives. Bullets bouncing off the titanium, sparking in the night. Fighting a brutal war, hidden totally out of sight. Your life is worth less than the broken street lamp glow. This is the cybernetic hell, the only reality we know. was standing on the concrete, my back is completely
completely broke. Dealing with the corporate bullshit, this life is a fucking joke. Uniform smelling like cheap grease, hands are calloused and torn. Just another day in the meat grinder since the day I was born. The manager screaming in my ear, demanding a little more. Scraping the bottom of the barrel, mopping this filthy floor. Selling my soul for the pennies, trading my time for the stress. Trapped in this dead-end maze, living in the fucking mess. My mind is completely fried, staring blankly at the wall, waiting for the end of the shift, waiting for the curtain to fall. But the clock finally hit 6, punching out the bloody card. Walking out the back door, the pavement is wet and hard. Dragging my feet
To the bus stop, I'm still screaming in the pain. Nothing but a minimum wage phantom walking in the acid rain. I see the yellow headlights cutting through the evening gloom. Time to step inside the metal box, stepping inside the tomb.
But the moment I step on the bus and slide the headphones on, the miserable reality is dead, the fucking weakness is gone. I crank the volume to the max, letting the frequency rise, drowning out the crowded voices, closing my tired eyes. This heavy bass is my sanctuary, blocking out the human race, escaping the minimum wage prison, floating in the outer space. I do not hear the crying babies, I do not hear the engine sound, just the heavy Memphis underground lifting me off the ground. Sitting in the very backseat, staring through the dirty glass, watching the glowing neon lights and the broken shadows pass. Every motherfucker on this bus looks exactly just like me. Empty eyes and hollow chests, blind to what they could be. Exhausted workers staring at their phones, zombies in a row. Nobody talks, nobody moves, with nowhere else to fucking go. But the 808 is kicking hard, vibrating inside my chest, giving me the artificial power, putting my demons to rest. The rhythm takes over my blood, overriding the deep fatigue. In this digital dimension, I am in a different fucking league. Dragging my feet to the bus stop, muscles screaming in the pain. Nothing but a minimum wage phantom walking in the acid rain. I see the yellow headlights cutting through the evening gloom. Time to step inside the metal box, stepping inside the tomb. But the moment I step on the bus and slide the headphones on, the miserable reality is dead, the fucking weakness is gone. I crank the volume to the max, letting the frequency rise, drowning out the crowded voices, closing my tired eyes. This heavy bass is my sanctuary, blocking out the human race, escaping the minimum wage prison, floating in the outer space. I do not hear the crying babies, I do not hear the engine sound, just the heavy Memphis underground
Lifting me off the ground.
Break down the bar,
Lifting me off the ground.
I do not care about the overdue bills or the rent I have to pay. At least for these 45 minutes I wash the dirt away. The city blurs into a painting, a masterpiece of the night, riding through the urban decay, searching for a spark of light. This cheap plastic on my ears is the only luxury I own, creating a force field around me, sitting on a public throne. Exhaustion melts into the melody, turning pain into the beat. A silent revolution happening on this dirty leather seat. Pulling up to my neighborhood, the brakes screeching in the dark, stepping out into the cold night, walking through the empty park. The battery is running low, but the track is still hitting hard. Walking past the stray dogs and the broken cars in the yard. Tomorrow I will wake up and suffer, repeating the exact same grind, selling my body to the system, losing my fucking mind. But tonight I am the king of the shadows, walking in the lonely zone, just a worker and his music finally making it home. Because the moment I stepped on the bus and set the headphones on, the miserable reality died, the fucking
sound of screaming from the pit above the sky. Dump, 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 dump the sky. Dump, 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 dump the sky. The sound of screaming from the pit above the sky. Dump, 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 dump.
The sound of screaming smoke filling up the sky. Look out the broken window, watching ordinary people die. Neighbor chewing on the throat, blood spilling on the street. I grab the heavy metal bat, lacing up my fucking cleats. Down the emergency stairs, skipping over the decay. Society just collapsed, flushing everything away. Cars crashing in the intersection, fire burning up the block. Ain't no 911 to call, ain't no ticking on the clock. It's the primal fucking instinct kicking deep inside my brain. Gotta navigate the madness, gotta navigate the pain. Hear the heavy footsteps dragging on the bloody floor. Ain't no civilization, this is a primitive war. Grip the weapon tight, wiping off the crimson sweat. I am making sure my fucking heart ain't stopping beating yet. Smash the skull, break the bones, survive the motherfucking day. Living in the dead city, washing all the rules away. Looting through the pharmacy, taking everything I needed. Is the dawn of the apocalypse, watching everybody bleed. Keep the heavy bass pumping, keep the adrenaline high. I refuse to join the horde, I refuse to fucking die. Concrete jungle turning into a literal slaughterhouse. Running from the infected, playing cat and fucking mouse. In the door of the grocery store, glass shattering on the ground. Stepping over the infected, avoiding every single sound. Another survivor pulls a knife, fighting for a can of beans. I crack his jaw with the aluminum, tearing apart his dreams. Ain't no morality today, the good men are already dead. It is either him or me, so I leave him bleeding red. Packing up the heavy duffel, throwing rations in the bag. Looking at the old world burning like a dirty fucking rag. They are swarming down the avenue, a tidal wave of rotting meat. I got the stolen 9mm, taking back the fucking street. Hear the heavy footsteps dragging on the bloody floor. Ain't no civilization, this is a primitive war. Grip the weapon tight, wiping off the crimson sweat. I am making sure my fucking heart ain't stopping beating yet. Smash the